Okay, welcome back. How to be a full-time TV composer with Eddie Gray. Now we're going to start talking about the importance of a show reel. We're going to go into email templates and how to present yourself to the world. This here is my website. This is my current show reel, and um, there's an introduction, very clear about who I am and what I do. Music page. This is my music show reel, my video show reel, a bio, and then kind of an album section, which I'm currently updating, and then client section. So there are some components to really make this work, um, and I want to get into that a little bit. So let's look at the email template that I'm suggesting that you use. Um, you will modify it, and you'll find your own way of doing this, but um, at the header here, I would write something like your name, introduction, or find something that works for you. Sometimes I like to put the city that I live in. If you're in a major city, that may be beneficial. Um, so here's how it's broken down. You first want to start with an introduction. Who are you and what do you do? Eddie Gray, Jane Doe, composer in city you live in. Then you need to go into credibility. Why should I read the rest of this email? If a music soup has, you know, 500 emails a day, why should he spend 5 minutes or 4 minutes looking at yours? So, you might want to say my music has been featured on X. What shows? Have you played with anybody, of relevance? What are you currently working on? Are you currently working with anybody that's in the industry already? I know when I first started and I didn't have any placements whatsoever, I would just, ride on the coattails of the individuals that I was working with. So I would say, I'm currently working with Platinum Producer X. And if you currently do not have any credits whatsoever, I highly recommend you get out there and you make something happen. In other words, you build your own resume, because a college degree is not going to matter. A certification in this industry is not going to matter. It could help, but certainly what's going to build you is your resume, is the things that you've done and the things that you've accomplished. So once you've built up some credibility, you go into the inquiry. Why are you messaging X? Are you looking for more composers? Are you looking for more artists, beat makers, etc., to work with? I would love to share my music with you. I keep things very brief because, in my experience, the busier the music supervisor or publisher, the more they have in their head, and the less tolerance they have, and so they just want quick and easy. So once you hopefully have piqued their interest because of your professional conduct and your, you know, clean email and organized email, you go into the content. And look what I say here. Link your sites to clean up email so it looks tidy and organized. If you don't know how to link sites, you may want to learn how to do that. So let me go over it. So instead of having, a URL, and mine's is short, but some are pretty long, especially if you like attach songs or send links to SoundCloud. You have long URLs. So here, rather than having this URL, we go to this link section. You go to change, and you can type in whatever works for you. So I'll type in showreel or what have you. So that's a really good way of going about this. So for now, I'm using audio and video. My audio section. So when this is clicked, it goes to my SoundCloud. So this is the best of music from Born This Way season 3. I also have season 2 that I will be updating on my site soon. But before I had any of this music and any placements, if you go to the very beginning, when I first opened up this SoundCloud 2 years ago, I had just songs that I was writing and experimenting with, collaborating with other people, and these are songs from various genres. So I thought that would be enticing to a music publisher, somebody that could go from genre to genre. So once you have shown people your music, your audio, I think it's a incredible thing to show people video. Um, and these are different placements that I have. I like Vimeo better than YouTube, but honestly, it doesn't matter. I just like how clean and organized it looks. So before I had all these placements, I wasn't able to use this. But what you do is you start building your catalog. And if you don't know how to record your placements, um, there's a great software called ScreenFlick, which allows you to do that, which allows you to record anything that's on your screen. Okay. All right. So once you connect your audio and video, then you want to go into trying to lock in a time or date. Very important that you are specific here. Do not give them a broad or open ended question. Allow them to answer in a specific way. So, I am open to talking on the phone or setting up a Skype call if you would like, or you can say meeting in person, what have you. Can you do Wednesday or Thursday this week? And if you want to be, you know, a little bit more specific, you can say, can you do Wednesday at 4 or 5 p.m.? Or can you do Friday morning anywhere between 8 and 12? So I'll leave that up to you, but I was very specific and I would always kind of try and corner them a little bit. At the very end, you say something nice. This industry is built on people. It is a people business, and I highly believe that it truly is about being genuinely interested in other people. And I don't think that you're gonna make it if you have a cutthroat mentality. You may get across the first or second threshold of the business, but you ultimately won't make it to the very top. So yeah, be a good person. If you know by chance if they have kids, say have a great weekend with your family. Find a good way to say goodbye. At this point, I've told the story many times of the importance of a signature or a slogan. I currently don't use one as I just feel like it no longer is pertinent to what I'm doing. But when I first started, this was my slogan here. The name of my company is High Frequency, so I used to use this as a way to sign out. And like I said, when I first started, uh, the music supervisor at Bunim/Murray, the television company I work with, he didn't know my name. He had forgotten my phone number. He had forgotten my email, but he remembered this slogan. And if it wasn't for this slogan, I wouldn't have a job. So I'm so grateful that I was able to utilize that when I needed it. So you want to go and give these people the information that they need. So your name, phone number, obviously. And this should all be embedded, by the way, like in your settings. If you don't know how to embed um, an email signature, you should learn how to do that. Or you can, ask me and I'll help you. Phone number, website. If you don't have a website, SoundCloud, find a way. And then this could be an IMDb. This could be, an About Me page, which I really like, which kind of allows you to say more about yourself, should they be interested. And then, of course, a logo. I think a logo is a small thing that you can do that allows you to go the extra mile. And I know for sure this business is about going the extra mile. By the way, if you don't have the right songs at this time in your career, you really shouldn't be sending out these emails. I highly suggest you have anywhere between 3, 5, 7 songs that represent who you are. If you're not sure, if they're good enough, I would ask a friend who's reliable, trustworthy, or I would just ask, strangers and just say, hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. What do you think about the song? Do you like it? Or you can obviously always, rely on people like myself or any other individuals from the crew to help you out. I hope this has helped. I know this has been a massive, massive game changer for me, and I'm looking forward to any and all emails and responses and feedback. And I hope this lands you guys some placements. So thank you for being with me. How to be a full-time TV composer. I'll see you on the next module. Cheers.